you're paddling out to sea on your little paddle craft, and the next thing, the seas start to become really big and unmanageable, and you start feeling terrified. What are your options? You can either say, I'm terrified, I'm fearful, and just walk away and give up. Or you can say, hang on a second, here's an opportunity for me to see a benefit. And the benefit is these big waves give me the opportunity to ride my paddle craft back towards the beach a heck of a lot quicker than I did on the way out. So I can actually have fun. I can actually take these waves, these big challenges that have come my way. I can fear them, or I can use them. And that's what I'm trying to say to you. Look around you. When those challenges, the really big ones, come your way, that's the opportunity for you to actually look for the benefit that's hiding behind that challenge. Learn to surf. When the waves get big, teach yourself to surf. Something that I like to do is I like to read people's biographies. Now, what that does is it allows you to see that nothing meaningful has ever been achieved in life. Or should I rather say, very little that is meaningful that has been achieved in life has ever been achieved without facing, confronting, dealing with challenges. Every biography that I've ever read details how the person overcame those challenges, how the person learned from those challenges, how the people confronted those challenges. And every single biography I've ever read showed me that people became successful, not despite challenges, but because of the challenges that they actually faced in their lives. And so what I'd like to ask you, I'd like to challenge you to go and find a few biographies. Go and read a few biographies. Go and see that nothing meaningful, nothing positive has ever been achieved in life without dealing or managing some kind of challenge. And I guarantee you, when you choose to get out there and you choose to deal with challenges, or at least you choose to grow yourself, you will come across challenge. If challenges, obstacles, barriers, roadblocks, if those were the deciding factor on whether we can achieve anything with our lives, then nobody would achieve success. So clearly, challenges, obstacles are not the deciding factor. The deciding factor is you. The deciding factor is how much do you believe in yourself? How much do you believe in your abilities? And how committed are you to take the actions consistently and persistently that are going to move you closer and closer to your goals? There's no such thing as failure. The only time that you fail is when you give up. When you come across a barrier, when you come across an obstacle, when you come across a roadblock, when you come across a challenge, what do? You find a way around it, find a way over it, find a way through it. But what do you keep doing? You keep moving forward. I'll say it again. There is no such thing as failure. Don't give up. Have the tenacity to just keep going. And the measure of challenges, not how many challenges you get to face on your way to finding your success. The measure is how do you respond when faced with challenges. And how do you choose to respond? Because everything in life is a choice. Happiness is a choice. How you get to choose how you're going to respond to challenges is a choice. How do you choose? How do you choose to respond next time you're faced with a roadblock? How are you going to respond next time you're faced with a challenge? Are you going to wilt? Are you going to give up? Are you going to allow it to overwhelm you? Or are you going to confront it? Are you going to search within that challenge and find The opportunity that's lying dormant. Because I guarantee you, if you look hard enough, behind every single challenge is an incredible opportunity. 10,000 times. That's how many times Thomas Edison failed. That's how many times Thomas Edison tried. That's how many times Thomas Edison encountered challenges that didn't deliver the result that he wanted. 10,000 times. It took him 10,000 tries before he finally found out that taking a piece of tungsten and putting it inside a vacuum and putting electricity to it gave him the incandescent light. Now, Thomas Edison could have given up, and he could have given up after the 100th try and gone, you know what, we got an alternative, candles are good, let's use candles. But guess what? Where would we have been today? How would our lives have been today if we were still using candles? Imagine if the first time Thomas Edison got to a challenge and he went, this is too hard, I can't do this, this is too tough, and he gave up. Where would we be today? And I want to ask you, next time you encounter a challenge, are you going to try 10,000 times? Or are you going to give up the first time? How are you going to handle challenges that come your way in the future? Inside all of us is that little toddler. That little toddler that used to get up and fall down. And get up and fall down. Now, how many times do you think that toddler will try to get up off his butt and start to walk? 10 times? 50 times? And he goes, you know what, Mom? This is too hard. I just keep falling over. This challenge is too tough. I give up. I actually don't want to learn to walk. I'm just going to sit in my butt for the rest of my life. Or does every toddler keep trying and keep trying until they succeed? Isn't there a lesson in there for you? Inside you right now resides that toddler. You've taught yourself to give up. You've taught yourself to surrender every time a challenge comes your way. Because it's hard. Because it's tough. Don't give up. Because what are you giving up? You're giving up on your dreams. You're giving up on living a life of success. What is the difference between people that are inspired to be successful and people who just accept a mediocre average life? The difference is simply this. Successful people, people who aspire to be successful, encounter challenges, but they choose to manage them. They choose to handle them. They choose to overcome them. They choose to learn from those challenges. And what do mediocre people do? Mediocre people see the challenge, experience the challenge, see it as a reason not to even start. It was a reason to stop after they got started. What do you choose? When we encounter challenges in our life, or we want to aspire to reach greater heights, do we wait until 15 ducks fly across the top of our houses in the shape of a cross? Do we stick a shell to our ear and wait to hear for the shell to start whispering little notes in our ears going, now's the time? What do we do to know when the time is right? I say to you, the time is right now. That you have every single thing inside you right now. You have every bit of knowledge that you need right now. You have all the potential right now to achieve anything you want. And guess what? Maybe you don't have the knowledge. So what can you do? Every single thing that you want to achieve is either on an audio program, it's on a book, there's a video. Whatever you're wanting to achieve today, somebody else has done in the past. The information is available. All you have to do is search for it. Look for it. It's there. And what I'd like to leave you with today, the thought I'd like to leave you with today is, residing inside you right now is that little toddler. They haven't disappeared. You're just hiding them. You're just keeping your potential hidden away from yourself. And what I'd like to challenge you to do is to go home today and to search and to find that toddler. And to bring that toddler out. And let that toddler that never gave up, whatever it took, they kept going until they learned to walk. And get that persistence, get that determination back. That no matter what challenge, no matter what is going to come into your path, you're going to be able to manage it, you're going to be able to deal with it, and mostly you're going to be able to learn from it and find the opportunity that is hidden within it. And then just follow 3 little words that you can apply in your life. Every time you encounter a challenge, just say to yourself, I will. Until. And as long as you keep following that adage, and as long as you keep repeating it in the back of your mind, this is just a small challenge. And I will. Until I overcome this challenge. I will. Until I succeed. You become completely unstoppable. And anything and everything becomes possible for you. Thanks very much, everybody. Appreciate your time.